So we have three tasks, yeah, in IELTS speaking. The first thing that you gotta do is you pay attention to the tenses. If later on for the task two, yeah, they give the question in past tense or in present perfect, and then you follow the answer by the given questions. Okay? If the question state in present, then your answer also will be in present. Like that. Yeah. And the next one, this is gonna be the overview. It's not gonna be like this exactly, yeah. The question will be about you, and then the task one, yes, about you, and it's more detailed because it's gonna be your personal information. But the task three is not about you anymore, but it's about the global knowledge. Okay. So for the task three, when it's already entered the task three, it's not about you. Don't talk as it is your opinion. Okay. Yeah. Task three. Task one and task two is about you. Okay. We shall begin. Yeah, sir. So you are entering the room, hand it out your passport and put it on the table, and then your evaluator will say kind of like, let's we begin our speaking IELTS task one. So your name is John. Okay, Mr. John, I would like you to start the speaking IELTS task one by introducing yourself a little bit. You may start now.
I thank you for the given time. So I would personally like to introduce myself. My name is Jonathan Frederick Celestial, but you can call me just Jonathan.
So
Currently, I am, oh,
yes, you are living in which area of Indonesia?
I'm living in the province of Jakarta.
It's a capital city, yes.
Yes.
And then you are still living with your family? Or what is your current activity anyway? No?
May you repeat yourself?
What is your current activity? And then who you are living with right now?
So for my current activities, I am still currently a student and I am living with my parents.
You are a student and then your major in you are now in high school, yes? So you are taking what major? Science or social?
I'm taking in the social major.
Social major. Okay. Is your Jakarta also your hometown, sir?
Yes, it is also my hometown.
I would like you to describe Jakarta in your point of view regarding all the transportation, the weather, kind of like typical events that they have or traditional food that Jakarta people used to making, yeah? Okay, you may start now.
If I were to describe Jakarta in a couple of words, it'd be crowded and very heavily polluted. The weather can depend from blistering heat to sudden rain. It's been like that in the recent times.
Right now, yeah.
Yes.
Kind of like the last 2 years, yeah. Okay.
As for the transportation, the government has done many attempts to make people use more transportation, but because of how cheap cars are and how low the taxes for them are, people don't really care that much.
How about the transportation in Jakarta?
The transportation is all right. It's nothing to be proud of, but it's good enough.
Mm, what kind of transportation that we can use in Jakarta?
So the most used one is car,
It's
like Grab. That's pretty most used.
online, yeah.
Yes. Then there's Grab bike, but that's usually for people who have it close to them, so that's they live like not too far.
Mm, it's considered more economic and efficient, yeah, to use the using online platform for ordering transportation in your area because it's a capital city. Right. Considering about the weather, the weather you mentioned, but is it really disturbing the pollution in Jakarta, sir?
Quite disturbing.
I see. So it's affecting, yeah? Now, going to the traditional food. Do you have any traditional food that you prefer to try in Jakarta, yeah? For Jakarta.
I prefer the what?
That you like really wanted to always have it uh in your daily life, or it's just for specific events? The traditional food of Jakarta. Jakarta has, right? The typical of food.
Jakarta does, but the main problem is it's really hard to find them.
Ah, so it's becoming the typical food of Jakarta, but somehow it's hard to find. It only happen in special event. Yeah.
For special events, it usually doesn't really, it only happens on certain holidays, like Chinese New Year's, and that's specifically celebrated by the Chinese. Then there's also uh the New Year, and then a couple of Islamic holidays that people also practice. I think those are the only ones that are being practiced in Jakarta.
Okay, and it is related to you. What are the hobbies that you have, and do you have time to do it in your daily life aside of your hustle bustle?
It depends if there's a lot of work. No, not really.
So you don't have time to do your own hobbies, yeah.
Occasionally, and it is sad a bit.
Okay, then thank you, sir. We shall begin our speaking IELTS session one, session two. Okay,
Understood.
right. If you have, it doesn't matter, yeah. So I would like to ask you these questions. You can read from the cue card, and then you have 1 minute preparation, sir. Your preparation start now. That you have to speak in between 1.5 until 2 minutes until your evaluator stops you. Okay? I message don't stop if you haven't heard your evaluator or examiner say yes, you may stop now. Okay? Your preparation time 1 minute start from now. You may begin now.
So, I do know a business, a relatively small one, and that's a business my uncle actually runs, and he's very successful. So his business is in Jambi, and he himself is the founder and also the CEO. I think a good quality of a CEO, and that's what I look from him at least, is that he's willing to treat his employees with respect and is always not afraid to talk with anyone for business opportunities. That's the two things I've realized that probably makes him a really good businessman. And I say he's a small company because he sort of is a small company. Not a lot of people have heard his goods. Even I myself haven't heard his goods, but I do know he owns a business. And I also know that he's quite successful in his area. As for if the company's latest technology affects them, I do not truly sure about that, but from what I heard last time, it did affect them because of the new
Oh,
technologies.
John,
Yeah.
the after the bar line here, that is for task three, sir. Your question is the top one. Describe a successful small business. You should say, and then one, two, three, four. It always has 4 pointers of questions, right? So that's what you are
Oh,
going to answer, not the bottom one. Yeah, the bottom one is just kind of like the task three that I would like to ask you later on. Yeah, the task three is about global knowledge, right? Okay, yeah, okay. You may prepare for half minutes again. Only the top one. Okay. The task two always has 4 pointers, sir. Yeah, those 4 pointers you have to answer until the end, and then you can enlarge, return again to the first questions like that. Yeah, your half minutes starting from now. Yes, you may begin, sir.
so one of the small businesses I know happens to be a business that my uncle runs. It's a company that sells specifically mustard oil. I believe it's what it's called in English, if I'm not last mistaken. So, the business, like I said, it sells and it actually makes mustard oil specifically. And it's actually pretty successful. I know the business exists because of the fact that my uncle runs it. It's actually the major reason why I know it exists. I think that the business is quite successful for its size. It has a lot of sales recently in that area, which is why I think it's successful in my honest opinion. And they're starting to expand from their town of Jambi to different places, and I hope it does end well for them.
Okay, your 1.5 minutes is past. Oh, we continue with the speaking IELTS task three. Yes, and I'm curious about, is it a mustard oil?
Uh,
The product
sawi
that
biji,
your uncle's that
sawi,
your
sawi, sawi. Biji sawi dalam bahasa Indonesia. But I'm not sure what I should say it as.
this is how. And so he's selling the seed,
No, the
only
oil,
the seed. Oh, the
the
oil.
oil.
Oh, okay. It's not olive oil.
No, 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 it's different. It's different.
Okay. And then you consider
Sesame oil, that's what it's called, I think. Is it? Hold on.
no, minyak sawit. No.
Yeah, minyak sawit, minyak sawit.
Oh, okay. Minyak sawit is considered as coconut oil, yeah. But typical of another
Wait,
alcohol.
no, no, it's different. It's not this one. It's not that.
And then it is situated in Jambi.
Yes.
So, when talking about the quality, if a person wants to become CEO or manager, is it required to kind of having special quality to become the CEO or manager, or it's just based on the experience?
I think being charismatic is a requirement to being a CEO. I mean, if you're not charismatic, you can't necessarily lead a group of people after all.
How about a certain degree that can uh make the people becoming top person or CEO of the company? Is it really a major consideration?
It's quite a major consideration, in my honest opinion, that the person is able to communicate and is charismatic.
With other factors, yeah. Okay. So, considering other factors, uh, to determine whether a small company will become successful or not, yeah, what are the factors that you think it will boost the product sales or others? Probably in terms of service, yeah, not only products but also service. What are the factors that they need?
As for other factors, in my opinion, it's all depending on time and situation, and also if people like your product or not. Obviously, not everyone is going to enjoy your product 100%, but if a good chunk of people does enjoy it, then it's quite the success, honestly.
So it's about the quality and then the demand of the product.
Indeed.
Yes. So do you think the latest technology plays an important role in a company's development, in terms of business? Yeah?
May you repeat what you say?
Do you think the latest technology play an important role in a company's development in terms of business development using the latest technology? If yes, what type of technology?
I think so. I think a technology that a lot of people usually use nowadays is e-wallet, I believe.
So
E-wallet
what
is
is the function of the e-wallet?
the function of the e-wallet is actually quite simple. It's basically a way for people to buy things much easier. And instead of having a wallet, they can now just use their phone, press the password to buy goods, and it's done. That's how you do it. And I think it's that easiness that is what that makes it much easier to sell goods. A lot of supermarkets are starting to use it like that as a convenient way to sell their
Easy,
goods.
easy, effective, and efficient. Yeah. Okay, thank you. That will be it for our speaking IELTS Task 3. And estimation 7.5. Congratulations. You are ready for this. Yeah. You don't speak too fast anymore. That's a good point. Yeah. Okay. We don't have rest, yeah, John. Yeah. Directly with the writing task. Eh, I haven't sent. Sorry. I will present on board, but
How much time will I be given to do this, if I may ask?
okay, for each of the writing, you get 20 minutes. Yeah. You do directly two writings, yeah, but one is still writing task one. Okay, it's a bit of reviewing all of the writing task one that we did for the bar graph, line chart, and then table. Okay, Don't forget, last time your weakness is just because you didn't use the proper tenses due to the given year. Yeah. So pay attention to the given year and then make sure that your tenses follow it. Okay. Okay, your
Understood.
time start now for the first job. It will be ended now 35, 35. I mean ended in 55.
Are we supposed to do this one? I believe we did it yesterday.
Which one?
The one you're currently showing on the screen.
I don't think so, sir. No, no,
We
it's
have.
totally different. I will send one that last time we did map type.
Oh no, I was seeing the one on your screen, not the one you just sent in WhatsApp. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no 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 in WhatsApp. In WhatsApp. Yeah. In WhatsApp. The screen is just for use. It's writing task one. Yeah. The one that you are seeing right now is writing task two. Isn't it? You are seeing the yellow one, right?
I see.
Yeah. I don't show you anymore the structure, yeah, John, yeah. Because you will have the test anyway. There will be nothing in front of you. Okay. So 55, 56 then. 656. 756. I have written in the chat. You may start now.
Until when, if I may ask?
756. It's on the chat.
I see. Uh,
Yes, what is your questions? Do you have any question? We
so
forgot.
this is writing task one, right? This is the one where the first paragraph is about like like introduction and repeating the question.
Yes. Introduction.
Paragraph
Uh,
paragraph two is um I think it's like summarizing
no, yes, overall. Right.
the overall, like which one is the biggest, which one is the smallest.
Indeed so. Yes. And then the tendency of the graph, the
Yeah,
single
then paragraph
point.
three and four is just like when you enter into much more.
Yes, in detail, in further detail. Yeah. Full with the
So
number, the gap.
yeah. So hold on. I talk about the consumption of spreads, I think that's the first one.
Yes. Yes. If you wanted to see, I perform again. And then a little bit additional in the tenses. Yeah. Last time you got distracted with the tenses.